Edward Cabrera is damaged goods, and I want my money back. No, I really mean it. I want my money back. I am over this. This season is snake bitten. This season is rotten. This season is nasty. This season makes no sense whatsoever. I don't understand what's going on with my team. I don't understand our inconsistencies. I don't understand why we can't pitch. I don't understand why we can't hit. I don't understand why every facet of baseball it seems like that we were good at the beginning of the season, we are piss poor at right now. I mean, listen, y'all. I'm over it. I watch these games. Obviously, not only because I cover the team, but because I love the team. But for God's sakes, dude, this stuff gets harder and harder to watch. These games are boring. These games are not fun. I mean, that's why the PCA hit for the cycle game yesterday was so great because man, it was just exciting baseball. There was a reason to watch. I mean, the Cubs don't give us many reasons to want to watch them. And Edward Cabrera is part of that problem. Edward Cabrera was traded to the Chicago Cubs from the Miami Marlins. Edward Cabrera from the Miami Marlins is the same Edward Cabrera you're seeing today. Damaged goods, consistently getting injured, consistently walking guys, and consistently giving up home runs. And I'm just like, the power is there, but the accuracy isn't. And the Chicago Cubs traded away Owen Casey for this guy when Sandy Alcantara was right there. And I mean, when the Cubs traded for Edward Cabrera this season, the expectation wasn't that he would simply fill innings. The expectation was he would be much bigger than that. The Cubs believed they were getting a potential front-end starter, a pitcher with upper 90s velocity, wipeout stuff, and ace-level upside. Instead, we're now over 2 months into 2026, and Cub fans are all talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Did Jed Hoyer trade for the wrong Marlins pitcher? Should the Cubs have pushed harder for Sandy Alcantara instead? Well, let's dive in. Back in January, the Cubs sent highly regarded prospect Owen Casey to Miami in exchange for Edward Cabrera, betting on elite stuff and years of team control. The belief was that pitching coach Tommy Hotovy could unlock the ace many scouts envisioned. And on paper, this marriage all completely made sense. Cabrera entered 2026 coming off arguably hit the best season of his career with Miami. He had an 8-7 record. He had a 3.53 ERA. He pitched 137 and 2/3 innings, 150 strikeouts, a whip of 1.23. Those are borderline number 2 starter numbers. Some believe there was even another level to unlock. But the problem with that is baseball isn't played on paper. And Edward Cabrera literally has not shown you this same type of player this season. Now let's talk about his 2026 struggles. As of today, Edward Cabrera's 2026 season has been far from what the Cubs envisioned. Cabrera's stats for 2026, he's 3-3 with a 4.99 ERA, a 1.42 whip on 57 and 2/3 innings pitched, 53 strikeouts, 33 walks allowed, 13 home runs surrendered. That's a huge number right there. Now, those numbers are concerning. A nearly 5 ERA from a pitcher expected to stabilize the rotation simply isn't good enough. His whip suggests too many base runners, and the home run ball has become a major issue for him. We saw it again tonight with the Rockies. It just consistently is him always giving up the home run ball, and I'm so sick and tired of it. The same issues that plagued Cabrera in Miami, command, inconsistency, and walks have resurfaced already, and that's the frustrating part. The talent is undeniable. Guys, he throws gas. The problem is that he can never find the strike zone, or if he does, he throws it right down the middle and he's giving up home runs. Guys, the consistency just is not there for this man. And I really don't know what to do and how to fix it. Tonight's start, as of this recording, Cabrera entered tonight's matchup against Colorado with a 4.86, 4 through 4.9 ERA, He had a 1.42 whip, 58 strikeouts in 63 innings, 33 walks allowed, and 13 home runs surrendered. The Cubs needed a statement outing from Cabrera against one of baseball's weakest teams. Unfortunately, that's not what they got. Like I said, I mean, he was god awful out there tonight. And it's just one inning, it's one time after enough that I keep looking at this and I'm saying to myself, why do we keep putting ourselves through this? Why do we have to keep watching this dude go out here and be and just not be elite at all? Tonight, he went 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits allowed, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts on 67 pitches, and 37 of those being strikes. His ERA has ballooned to 5.21. And I'm just, God, I'm so upset with Jed Hoyer because I believe he got played. And I believe Miami knew what they were doing when they were giving him Edward Cabrera versus Sandy Alcantara. So let's have the uncomfortable conversation now. What if the Cubs targeted the wrong Marlins ace? Let's compare Cabrera to Alcantara. So in 2026, Cabrera has pitched 57 2/3 innings. He has his ERA is 4.99. His whip is 1.42. His inconsistent and, like I said, his command is inconsistent, and his ace pedigree, he's projected to be an ace, but has not necessarily proven it. Now, let's look at Sandy's best years. 200 plus innings pitched. He's a Cy Young winner. He's consistently lower on his whip. He has elite command, and he's a proven ace pedigree. Remember, guys, Sandy Alcantara won the 2022 Cy Young Award because he provided something every contender desperately needs: reliability. Every fifth day, you knew what you were getting. With Cabrera, the Cubs are still waiting to find out what he can do. That doesn't mean Alcantara would have been cheap. Miami likely would have demanded even more than Owen Casey for this package. But if you're giving up top prospects anyway, should the Cubs have gone after the proven ace instead of betting on the upside? And that's a fair question. And why does this matter to the Cubs? Because the Cubs entered 2026 believing they had a championship caliber roster. They added stars like Alex Bregman. They expected their rotation to compete with the best in baseball by adding Edward Cabrera. Instead, injuries and inconsistency have left the pitching staff searching for answers that I don't have. And Cabrera was supposed to be a part of this solution, not the part of the problem. Now, to be fair, Cabrera is only 28 years old. The stuff is still electric. He still throws uppers 90s heat. He still misses bats. But at some point, potential has to become production with this guy, because Cubs fans aren't grading this trade on his velocity. They're grading it on wins. And the Cubs lost tonight in part because of Edward Cabrera. Now, here's where I land. It's too early to call the trade a fail, but it's absolutely fair to say this trade is trending in the wrong direction right now. The Cubs gambled on upside. Right now, they aren't getting ace level results. And if Cabrera doesn't turn things around soon, fans will forever ask, what if the Cubs had traded for Sandy Alcantara instead? But let me know, what do you think, Cub fans? Did Jed Hoyer make a mistake trading for Edward Cabrera? Should the Cubs have pursued Sandy Alcantara instead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification, because I want to hear from you. And I want you guys to let me know your thoughts right here on Chicago Cubs Central. Also, news coming out. Injuries once again plagued the Chicago Cubs. Not only do you lose Edward Cabrera today, who leaves the game early with soreness, but then you turn around and you lose Daniel Palencia going on the IL for the 15-day IL. This is his second stint on the injured list. And I'm just, this season is snake bitten. It's just snake bitten. The Chicago Cubs struggle to beat lowly teams like the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. They have to make some trades in order just to salvage this season, to make it something that's watchable for fans. Because this right here, this ain't going to cut it. I know it, and you know it. But let me know you guys' thoughts below on these injuries, on the Chicago Cubs as a whole. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, go Cubs, go. Peace.
Thank you for watching another episode of Chicago Cubs Central, the #1 spot for all Chicago Cubs content. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more Cubs content.